although it's not in the sense legally binding as we think of it in the natural sense, it is still a binding agreement.
Positive role model, bringing them up the right way. But also, just because they're your children, you still have to respect them. Because if you don't, they'll grow up and not want to respect you, and they won't respect you.
My sister going to remind y'all tonight, and through God's word, it's okay to go through the storm.
That completely, he shifted my life. My life shifted, like it changed, like drastically.
So for me, when I gave my life to Christ, it's some people I had to leave behind in the world.
Come on.
Because I didn't want to be a part of that world anymore. Don't mean that I didn't love them or I didn't care about them. It's just I couldn't hang around you like that. Hello, beautiful people.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Look, I know I ran the test before we went live, and then we go live and they want to act up. Like what?
That's the enemy, child.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, don't be trying to stop nothing. Look, you know we the children of the Most High. Don't be playing with us.
That part.
Right. Y'all doing all right?
We doing good, Anime. How are you?
Lord, Anime. Doing good.
You know I'm gonna call you Anime every time.
Either that or parentheses.
One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Right. Who we got tuning in?
Trying to act surprised.
Mama there. Hey, Mama. Good evening. Good evening, my blessed family. Good evening, Mama. Yes, we can start that. Mm-hmm. Okay. You doing all right? This fine Sunday evening? Yeah, we doing all right. We ready to unpack this conversation tonight. I think it's a really good one. I was like, ooh, yeah. Okay, Father. That's where we at tonight. We got you.
He said that's
as you guys can see, that's where we at. Goodness and faithfulness tonight. We got the panel up here, the Greenes and the Walkers in full effect. Wow. We ready? Who else we got tuning in this evening? Y'all make sure y'all put in there. I'm gonna say yes, ma'am. God, yes. Good, Mama. All right. Yeah. Who else we got tuning in tonight? Y'all just put in the chat who's tuning, who's joining us. Y'all know we don't like to leave anyone hanging. If you're there, if you want us to acknowledge you, then definitely let us know that you're listening in. We're blessed to have you guys join us tonight. Tune in to listen to us. As always, God has each one of us on an assignment, and this is a part of our assignments, right? So, I mean, you guys, if you're not familiar, we all wear many hats. We do many things. So this is one of our assignments that goes forth, so we can be a blessing to y'all, and y'all can be a blessing to us. Okay, so it's just not a one-way street here. Not a one-way street. This is both ways now, y'all. When you engage and let us know you're listening and that you're getting something, then we know that we're tracking with God. Period. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go on ahead and get started, because I don't know. We're just gonna flow. We don't know how long it's gonna go. We typically go an hour, but look
now, y'all.
We don't
on the line now.
Right. We don't know how long it's gonna go, but we just gonna let it flow. That was a good one. That was a bar. Yep.
Yeah, you did that. Perfect bridge.
Right. We just gonna let it flow. All right. So tonight, super excited, you guys, about this topic, this conversation that we're gonna have tonight. Tonight, you guys know that it was quite some time, and I was on the road on the highway when God gave me this topic that cake is good. And it was he said that cake is finally good. And I'm like, what is the cake, Father? He said the ingredients of the cake is finally good. And that is the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So that's what we've been breaking down slowly but surely. We've been breaking down the fruit of the Spirit. So that's what he said. The ingredients is finally good, right? A daily operating in it, right? Intentionally, purposefully. But this is, we're talking about marriage, but this can also spill over into just relationships in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, whoever wants to go first, as a matter of fact, let me do this. When y'all knew what the was goodness and faithfulness, what were your thoughts before we get into our conversation?
Say again, mate.
Yeah, you kind of cut out.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
So when I let y'all know tonight's topic, can y'all hear me okay?
We can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay. On goodness and faithfulness, what was your immediate thoughts before we get into the conversation?
For me, because I know what we're talking about, is the goodness of your spouse and the faithfulness of your spouse. That's what I got. As well as God, because without God, he can't, or we can't be good or faithful without him. So
Right.
Yeah.
So true. That was key. Without God, we can't do none of this. So that's good, sis. Babe, let's go to you next.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's the same thing I thought about too. The goodness and being faithful and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same what sis said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Bruh.
I agree with what's been said so far, and the only other thing I would say is that just a reminder that God is good, how good and how faithful He is to us in return. Yeah. So
come on.
Yep.
Come on. Ooh. Okay. I had to write that down. Hold up.
Well, we knew.
In return. So that is so true. So our leading scriptures tonight is Galatians 5:22 and 23. And I literally just said that passage of scripture. But the fruits of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Lamentations 3:22 through 23. Through the Lord's mercies, we are not consumed. Great is your faithfulness. So I like how y'all included God in that, because that's the priority. Ecclesiastes 4:9 through 10. Two are better than one.
All right.
So we on an assignment. And y'all see tonight we have, the husbands, they come on and join us at least once a month. Praise God. Unless we pull them in for something a little bit more. but minimum, once a month. Or once every other month or something to that nature. But I want to read this real quick. Today, we're talking about two qualities that can transform a marriage from surviving to thriving. Y'all remember that. Surviving to thriving. Goodness and faithfulness. Marriage is more than romance. It's more than anniversaries, flowers, and date nights. Marriage is a covenant. It is two imperfect people choosing each and every single day to reflect the character of God toward one another. Goodness asks, how can I bless you? Faithfulness asks, how can I remain true to you? When we practice both, our homes become places of healing, safety, grace, and love. Goodness is love in action. What would y'all say to what I just said? How do you express goodness in action toward one another?
Just everyday respect, everyday kindness, and just being thoughtful. You think of their needs as well as your needs. So when you already thinking of their need or anticipating what they're gonna need, that's showing goodness and faithfulness there because they don't have to tell you. You already know. Hey, I know my husband gonna need. Let's say, oh, he say he doing the yard this weekend. I know he been working. Let me go stop at Lowe's and pick up some of the stuff he need.
Right. That's good, sis. Yeah. Next. I think
He's trying to give y'all time to think. That's why I just go ahead and start talking. But
right.
I told. I'm just, just
he thinking.
No, he's trying to, pause for the cause. I mean, I guess it's pretty much the same thing. Like my wife said, if she know if I mention that I want to do something, and she know I'm pressed for time, she go ahead and take care of that for me, and just vice versa. If I know if she's tired or pressed for time, stop by the grocery store and pick up dinner or something like that. Just helping each other out when the other one is either tired or in a pinch. So.
Right. That's good.
Yeah, I think being thoughtful is a big one.
Yeah.
Thoughtful of your spouse, how they feel, and how you think things would be done. If just like Bruh said, doing stuff, going to the store or stopping by the store or something like that. Just being thoughtful, I think.
That's good.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I love where it said, goodness, ask, how can I bless you? And a lot of times we don't even have to ask, but we want to point out to make sure you do ask if you don't know. Because a lot of times people are like, well, I can't read your mind. Well, ask, and if you don't know, then it's okay to ask, right? And just appreciate everybody, each other every day. I think like today, me and Babe had a conversation, and it was something I heard that was so pertinent to marriage, to us, and it can be to any married couple. The question that went forth is, love feels strongest when? When does love feel strongest to you? From me. That was a really good, and that's that goodness where you're thinking about that other person. I heard that question go forth. It was on another podcast, and I was like, this is a good question to ask Babe, because if we know, it's the same thing as the love language, right? If we know what makes that person, our spouse, feel loved, then how can I bless you? That's where that go into play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even with that, every morning, because I was like, he don't really eat lunch in between his inspections, right? I said, but what can I do to bless him? So every morning, I think, for a couple of months now, I make sure at night or in the morning, first thing in the morning, I make him a fruit bag. So he have a little fruit bag where he have his banana, his strawberries, he have blackberries, grapes, whatever I'm gonna put in there for him, because I know he gonna munch on that in between. Right. So he gonna go, and so every morning I make sure that he has his breakfast bag, so that he can put something in his stomach. And that's just, how can I bless you? And that's something small, but it's so powerful, because he'll come in my office. I'm already working. By the time he go to his first inspection, baby, thank you for my breakfast bag. Then I call him, he'll call me after his first inspection, and he was like, yeah, baby, I tore that fruit up. Thank you. So it's just the small things like that for us to be able, just to bless each other, right?
Sis, you know
And
what else you did besides bless him with that bag? You
what?
looking out for his health.
Yes, yes, ma'am. You sure right, honey.
For real, look at her. She give you a fruit because some women pack. Oh, I know he can't do. They're gonna pack some chips and some all the unhealthy stuff. She packing you fruit, stuff that your body need naturally, anyways, right?
Come on.
So she killing two birds with one stone. She looking out for your health and she making sure you have something to eat or munch on in between your inspections.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, but then this past week I added popcorn chicken in there for lunch. So I was like, okay, you got your fruit, you got your popcorn chicken, baby. Was that popcorn chicken? That popcorn chicken was good. So it's just yeah, and you're right, sis, because that's every day. That's what I'm eating. I'm eating my fruits and vegetables literally every day, all day. That's what I'm eating, and I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I give him something healthy. And he eats it. So I'm like, okay, all right. So we tracking. And then, we pray and ask God for, health and healing and stuff is one of our covenant benefits. But if we're not obedient, taking care of ourselves, then it negates what we're praying for, right? We know that's one of our benefits, but you putting junk in your body that you don't need. So, okay. So obviously you're not in agreement with what I said. So yeah, you're absolutely right, sis. I love that. So two birds in one stone, baby. I got you. So I like that. Just being mindful and thoughtful. But I thought about that, and I had to think about because he usually don't eat no full breakfast or whatever. And I was like, well, how can I serve him? And how can I make sure he good in that area? So that's pretty much how we work that thing out. But yeah, I love that. The goodness. Listen to this, you guys. Goodness is intentional kindness. It speaks gently when you're frustrated. Ooh, that's one. It speaks gently when you're frustrated. Sometimes that don't always come out gentle, and then you have to retract. Like, oops, I kind of said that wrong. Or for me, if it's not spoken to me right, then I won't say nothing at all. I'll just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him a minute to come back and fix it. It's offering encouragement when your spouse feels discouraged. So yeah, this man.
But before you go further, let me say this, because you said I'm gonna give him a minute to come back and fix that. Sometimes we have to open our mouths and let them know, hey, I didn't receive that right. You kind of say that a little jacked up to me. That's my perception, because I do it to my husband. He's like, well, I didn't know I said it wrong. Well, I said, well, babe, this is my perception. How you said it, this is how I took it.
That's good.
If you don't say it, sometimes we won't know to come back and fix it. And then we mad for no reason because they don't know.
Right. 9 times out of 10, he knows. Because it's a certain
just to help somebody else. Help somebody else.
Help somebody else. Yeah.
Help somebody else.
Y'all ask. Yeah, I mean, you let them know. But Willie Greene, he'll know because he pays attention to the body language. And if I'm talking or if my expression just completely changed, he like, oh shoot. Am I right, babe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he'll know. So he like, yeah, let me go on and go fix this real quick.
Right. So not all the time I tell Jeremiah, I just shut down.
Yeah. I used to shut down, sis, and that was horrible. I used to shut down and literally that's when I imploded. That was years ago. And things would just build up and build up and build up. But back then, he wasn't as attentive as he is today. But I literally used to be just like that, sis. I would shut down and wouldn't say a word. And even if you come try to talk to me, I wouldn't say nothing to you until I'm not mad anymore.
That's where I'm at now, because I used to be the opposite. I used to just go in. So now I just shut down. So I could internalize and wait till I'm not mad. Because if I just respond in there, we're gonna be going at it for days.
You gotta go both ways.
Right. Yeah. Right. So what's y'all thoughts on that? When we talking about is speaking gently when you're frustrated, or we just covered just a second ago.
So I mean, okay, you two know me in order. Me and my wife, we, for those who don't know, me and my wife both are Geminis.
A mess. But
And we,
did I say it out loud? No, I'm just playing.
and the first, when we tell people that, they be like, "Ooh, how does that work, man?" Because they already have possession of Geminis.
Right.
And for the most part, I mean, we misfire. Don't get me wrong. We ain't gonna sit up here and tell no stories. We misfire, but I think what we coming to realize over the last few years is that we we both want the same thing in a sense, but we kind of go about it a little different on how we gonna get there. And then when we not in fight mode and we talk about it, it's great because then we're syncing it up, if that makes sense. We're syncing up what we're trying to say. When the other one feels like the one is not hearing, that's when the tension start to escalate a little bit. And be like, that's not what I said. That's not what I meant. Well, say what you mean. They become them snappy, quick, kind of comments like that. And then, on any given day, I might get mad and shut down, or she might get mad and shut down. Generally speaking, we kind of know when we push those triggers. Generally speaking, there's a few times when we have no idea. So it goes both ways.
Right.
Yeah, I think it goes both ways too. I'm way better than I used to be with it because now I think, before, or if I'm going to say something, I'll retract and think about it, or I'll try to rephrase it, before I actually say it. So yes, you're right. It does go both ways. That's for sure.
Here's my wife disclaimer. Here's my wife latest disclaimer to me. She say, "Let me tell you something. Don't take it the wrong way." she throws that disclaimer out there, so she could.
Or I would tell him, don't take it the wrong way, and also don't take it like I'm going off. I get passionate sometimes, so just know this is a passionate situation. So I'm not mad. I'm not, because he'd be like, "Well, why are you doing this and none of that?" And then he's gonna tell me, "Well, if you got to say that, that means you really are." No.
Yeah, because you know how they used to say, not to be disrespectful or no disrespect intended. You're generally going to say something disrespectful. You're just trying to prep the battlefield. So getting their fight stance like, all right.
But it don't mean like, see, the reason why I tell him that because he think every time I say something, it's like, well, damn, babe, what you mean by that? Like, so I'm like, don't take it the wrong way. Because he take a lot of things I say the wrong way. So now I have to tell him, look, what I'm about to say, don't take it the wrong way. It may come out jacked up, but don't take it the wrong way.
Right.
Eventually, I'm going to get to how I'm trying to say it. The initial way may not be this, what I'm trying to say or how to say it, but just bear with me.
And vice versa. I might not say it the right way, and she'll take it.
Right.
So, and that's what I'm saying. When we take the time and sync it up, we generally be saying the same thing. But when we misfire, hey, we like Iran and the U.S. We need a peace deal.
I'll make, we both will make a peace offer. If I'm on my way to work and we already got a disagreement going on, like I'm in the car and I think about it, and the Holy Spirit tell me like, "Oh, you need to apologize." So what I do?
She'll text me.
I'm a song.
Yeah, she send me a song or she'll text me.
That's her making it right.
Yeah. Or because now we both do. We both feel like this. Now we've always had this in common. When we're not getting along or things are not seeming right, none of our day doesn't go right. You get to work and Not that nobody, you try to differentiate or separate, as they say. But when the home front is not good, generally you're not too cool neither, because you thinking about it all day, like, man, who was wrong? Was I wrong?
Right.
So on, so on. And then, like you say, the Holy Spirit will, if you're the one that's wrong, he'll be like, yeah, you was wrong, right, Jeremiah? Yeah, so
Right.
then I'll send her a message, and then generally say when one of us admits we were wrong or it wasn't intended that way, then things kind of smooth itself out rather quickly from that point.
Yeah.
Right. That's good.
As long as the guns are drawn on both sides, don't get in the cross. Don't get in the crossfire.
I've seen it in action before.
Don't get in the crossfire.
Yeah. I done seen him in action before. I'm like, yep, yep. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Yep.
Yeah. Let me know when the peace accord been struck.
I'll be downstairs. No, it wasn't that bad. But what I did appreciate with these two is I was able to see the example of what that looks like in real time, right? Because they have disagreements, they might come at each other, but they're gonna fix it, right? They would always come to the table and literally have a conversation, and they will fix it. And that's what we did. It was a lot went on at that table. It was their conversations. I was in on a couple of them just so I can listen in and I can kind of give feedback. Their finances, all of that was going forth. Our ministry meetings, our Bible studies, we did a lot at the table, right? But I was actually able to see them in operation and how they flow with one another. And when they have disagreements, how they're able to come back and fix it. And it don't take long at all for them to fix it. Right. So that's a good thing. And it don't take us long at all either, because I think Will, he's so much better with this, because if he knows something's wrong, he gonna come and ask me, is everything all right? And then we fix it quickly as well. And there was one question that was on here. Well, one statement, it's offering encouragement when your spouse feels discouraged. How often are you guys doing that? Or encouragement when your spouse feels discouraged?
I think we do that a lot.
Quite frequently.
Yeah.
Lately it's been a lot more than, I would say, a little bit more than normal.
Yeah.
Or is a lot of it is nothing that we're doing to each other. It's just our circumstances and situations that life that's going on around us, and it impacts us, and we try not to let it impact us too much. But hey, everybody's human, and we have some moments.
Right.
I'll be my wife, she'll tell you the truth. Last week or two, it was like, I don't need that right now. Well, you didn't tell me you didn't need that right now,
That's when it goes.
Right.
Okay, hey, claws out.
Right. I remember when me and Will we first got back together. This is when y'all were talking. I was literally, because I remember how I feel when someone is telling me, well, this is how I was. When someone is coming at me, I'm in defense mode automatically, right? And so he told me something that literally shut me down. And so that's when it changed my whole perspective about me and him having disagreements. He said, I'm for you, right? I'm not against you. I'm for you. And I'm not going to tell you anything wrong. When I tell you something, I'm not coming against you. I'm just talking to you to help you. So that changed my perspective, because I always felt like he was coming for me. I said, why are you coming for me? And he's like, I'm not coming for you. I got you. And when you really sit back and you think about it, I was like, he does have me. So I need to shift that mind frame that he's doing something or trying to come against me in a negative manner when it's something that's trying to help me.
Right.
And so that's how he encourages me as well, you know. And even today, Lord have mercy, these bodies be we be struggling. And I look, y'all, I'm premenopausal. Baby 50, he over 50, and his back and stuff, back, shoulders, wrist, everything be hurting, right? And he be like, baby, my back hurt me today real bad. And I be like, dang, baby, you need to go on and get your massage. When your massage appointment? Shoot, it's Wednesday or Thursday. I'm like, all right, shoot. And I'll rub his back a little bit. And I'm like, you're gonna be all right, baby. He said, oh, I was just thinking about when I get older. I said, baby, so you gonna do some stuff now. Go on and stretch. You can go on and stretch because you you know, so that's encouraging each other because Lord, these bodies, Lord, I be like, what in the world is going on? And I was like, we getting older, and these bodies are letting us know. And so we be encouraging every day, y'all. Baby, look, during the day you call, I be like, yeah, it's not bad today. Shoot, dang, my knees hurt today, babe. And I'm like, dang, go.
Sour soap.
Huh?
Y'all still taking sour soap?
No, I got it, but I ain't took it. We taking the other
you need to take, bro, for that back.
Yeah.
The aches and pains, take that. Sis got it.
What is it?
Soursop.
Man, we need to get some.
I'll let you try it.
Bro.
Since he ain't gonna take it.
Put it in some juice or some water, something. Bro, the taste is not good, but it helps your body and the aches and pains a lot. Really? I bought it for me. Your brother started taking it. I was like, dang, my stuff going down. He said, oh, yeah, babe, I'll be taking it too. When he was taking it, he wasn't hurting. I bought it for me. And I was right. What it was for.
And what she was looking at for me now.
Right. Because we don't like, because you know I go on my kicks, right? And I'd be like, look, because I'm trying to keep this body right. And
come on.
Like, I don't need this. Then he saw me taking it every morning. He said, "Ooh, that's nasty." I said, "It's nasty, but it works." So he kept doing it. He was like, "The knees wasn't hurting no more though."
Right.
Yeah, but boy, your face gonna cave in though. You drink, you like.
Yeah. It's better to take it straight if you could stand it, but if you can't just tolerate the taste, take it with some juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
And
check it out.
The juice didn't help me. It was still nasty.
But
it's good. But you know, that's how we do, because anything herbal that can help the magnesium and stuff. I'm like, yeah, baby, I just bought it. I just start getting stuff, you know, and then like we're gonna start to take this, and it has helped it also tremendously. So yeah, you're right, sis. I'm gonna let them taste it, baby. It ain't no joke. When you get older, Jesus take the wheel, right? Mama, you so right, honey. Lord.
But we get my brother some sea moss too.
Yeah, we take the sea moss. We eat the sea moss. Yep, we do that. I don't know how often baby been taking it, but it's every morning for me.
How often are you taking it, bro?
I don't take it much.
Well, you need to start.
Yeah, I was taking it, but I be forgetting.
Put it in. And I'm reminded. Drink coffee, tea. No,
he don't.
You eat oatmeal?
No,
he don't.
Oh man,
help him say nope to everything.
I drink some coffee.
You keep it where he gonna go in the morning with a spoon, so he remember. Let me take a teaspoon of this.
Right, girl.
I took it, man. That mess is nasty too.
You want sea moss?
Yeah.
But if you mix it in like tea or in your food, you can't taste it.
Yeah.
Right. We have the mango.
They have the flavor ones too. They have like brown
mango. The mango sea moss wasn't bad. He just don't like it.
The mango, you put it in tea. Any flavor ones you put in tea, like the fruit flavors, put it in tea. Taste. Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Yes. I told him I was gonna start making him a chamomile tea at night as well. But yeah, that that's just something that that helps us as well. And that's
See,
showing
that was the goodness and faithfulness. Look at she looking out for her man.
goodness in action.
Yep.
All right. So there's 3 questions that I want to ask on the lines of goodness, and then we're going to move into a few for faithfulness, right? Before we shut it down. But do my words build up or tear down? Y'all think about that.
You asking us if our words build up or tear down?
Mm-hmm.
I said sometimes we do a little both.
Mm-hmm.
We don't mean to.
Right.
It's not intentional when we tear each other down. Sometimes things just happen.
Yep.
We are intentional about trying to build each other up, but like you said, you get heated, you get in an argument, you're gonna say some stuff to tear a person down. Not intentionally to tear them down, just in the heat of the moment, you're just gonna say some crazy stuff.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I think we've gotten, I think because that was one of the areas that was really hard for me previously. So I think we're both very intentional now about saying anything that's going to tear each other down. I think I'm very mindful of that before I even speak. And I've always been like that, but I think it's been better for Will when he's speaking. And I told him, I said, he said, because he used to say, it doesn't matter what I say. Yes, it does. And it matters how you say it. Right.
You know, say that again. How you say, that's a key thing. And I think how a person says something, we could take it as tearing down, but it's not intended to tear you down. It's just how it was delivered.
How it was delivered. Yes.
So I don't think none of us will intentionally tear the other one down, but our delivery sometimes will make that person feel like you tearing them down when you're not.
Right. There you go. That's good. Yep. And it is all the time. I used to tell him, it's how you say it. Yep. Delivery is everything. So we have to be mindful. When was the last time you intentionally served your spouse?
Today.
Let us hear it. What you do, sis?
Babe. So he was going to get a haircut. I was like, babe, I'm coming with you. So he's like, all right. He's like, let me go get some stuff. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick and I'll be out there. I was like, all right, I got the keys. You got to get the key, go start the car and get in the passenger side. Today I got in the car, started and sat in the driver's side. So when he came, I said, get on the passenger side. He's like, what? I'm a passenger princess, honey.
Right.
But today I was like, you know what? My baby had a long weekend. He tired. I'm gonna go ahead on and drive him to the get his hair cut. Him and my grandson. That joker don't lay back in the seat. Back. He was too reclined. Now I'll be a passenger princess. I'm doing all that, right? But I let him have it because he usually don't be a passenger. So we just listen to music, talking, driving. He was like, he sometimes critique me while I'm driving.
Right.
She critique me too. She said I drive like an old man.
Well,
that's
good.
Yeah, but I did that for him. He had no idea I was going to drive. He was really shocked because I don't drive.
Right. Well, that's good, sis. That was good.
That is good.
Who want to go next? We'll let one of the fellas go next, and then I'll come in.
Cause she drive all the time.
Literally, I drive all the time.
Hey, just because it works for one doesn't mean it works for the other.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to drive all the time. He just, you driving. I'll be like,
no.
He probably think you like to drive, sis, because you stay on the highway so much.
Sure do.
Probably think you like it.
Sure do.
No. Your brother's excuse is I drive all during the week, so you gonna drive us on the weekend.
Well,
that ain't my fault. That's because that's your work.
But sis, you at home all week. Just saying.
Right. I'm like, well, sometimes I want my husband to drive me though.
But just
and I want to sit in the passenger seat.
express that.
I have. He has a couple of times. Like if we're going to eat or something, I'm like, babe, can we drive? Can we go in the truck so you can drive us? Yeah, we can go in the truck. I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord.
But sis, why y'all could go in the Benz too, and he could drive.
He can, but I like to get in the truck from time to time. You know, I get up. You know
so
how you have to get up in there.
You trying to be one of them passenger princesses.
I want to sit high. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good. Who wants to go next? Babe, you take this.
He
next.
did. He just went.
No, he just said, he just came in agreement with what you said because I drive all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. I was trying to help you, so finish.
Yeah, she do. Yeah.
When was the last time you initially served your spouse? Was the question.
Yesterday?
Intentionally, I mean.
Yesterday, I think.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, it was yesterday.
Do tell.
And Friday and day before that.
What'd you do, babe? What'd you do, baby?
I cooked.
Well, since you
grilled, yes.
You know I'm so greedy.
He grilled, yes.
I cooked.
Yes. Yep, he did.
Most of that I do. She
Oh.
cooks some, but most of that I do. So it makes up for the driving, I guess.
Really, babe?
Yep, that's what it is, bro.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good, baby. I cooked. Let me see. What was the last time I intentionally served my spouse? This morning. Usually on the weekends, it's my time that I'm a breakfast type of person, right? So I'm cooking, making breakfast. So on the weekends, he's still in the bed. When I get up, I'm listening to my church, doing what I need to do, and I'm preparing breakfast. So that's what I do. That's what I just did. You know, it's more than that, but just this morning. Yep. And then, you know, just whatever needed to be done. So he's preparing for dinner. And I'm like, okay, let me clean out the sink so he can make sure that it's clear. So when he get ready to prepare this meat and everything, then he good. So yeah, that was what I did today. Bruh.
I mean, mine gonna sound like, I don't know if mine gonna compare to all that, but I think one of the intentional things that I do is, I mean, the vehicles are my responsibility. So taking them to the car wash, getting, you know, running them through the car wash. I ain't wiping too much no more. I'm air drying it as I speed down the road.
Right.
And putting gas in it and cleaning them out, because sometimes I'll be fussing at her about the trash in the car, but that's one of the intentional. That's like at least I don't do nothing else. If I don't cook or if I'm not washing something or trying to clean up something, my intentionality is the car. Because if she get in that car, that truck, getting ready to go to work, first thing she gonna say before she gonna stick her head out the window, you ain't put no gas in my car. And then she gonna feed off.
Really, babe?
I mean, babe, you do though.
You just gonna come at me like that?
I did. Right. I said intentionality. I said
you ain't have to tell him I put my head out the window and stuff.
That's just me being dramatic. That's for dramatic.
She just had to let you know, bruh. I see you.
I know.
Well, he better not let it get to that half.
She do chew me out though.
Well, I don't play about you get to half a tank. To me, that's empty.
Right.
Oh, and then check this out. This is just a side note. So, but this is my own doing. I really have to say I created this monster. So
right.
Early in the relationship, in my opinion, now I'm not Mr. Mechanic, but I pay attention to vehicles. So if I hear a noise or I see a light on or something, I'm trying to get it figured out. And in the beginning part of the marriage, she was oblivious to this stuff. And I asked her, babe, how long the light been on the dashboard? She said, what light? I'm like, what do you mean, what light? You know? Now, boy, if something bleaking, beeping, bleed, whatever, babe, I ain't driving that car till you get it fixed. So this week,
right?
Now, once again, I have to keep gas in all 3 vehicles. I have to keep them pretty much always ready to go. If the weather's gonna change, it might be a threat of snow or ice or what. She parking the car, she hopping in her truck. That's cool, you know, but I gotta keep it ready. Yeah, before this week, that doggone her car, the tire light came on, you know, needs some air. What she did, babe, I ain't driving that car. I'm like, it's just the air. I'm like, it's gonna, you know, when it get cold and when it get hot, the tires deflate. Man, that nigga park that car. She said, I'm taking my truck. Yeah. I know that thing on. Hey, then let me tell you how else I was intentional. So I drove the car Friday, Thursday. Okay, Thursday. I said, man, let me take the car. Boom, and I'm gonna get the air done. So I go at lunch. I go to the little shop at on base. I get some. I read the little tag. Say 51 max PSI. What I do, I fill it up all the way. Wrong answer. Then I get in the car. I fill up the front two, and the thing still don't go off. I say, okay, I'm gonna just go to discount or somebody, let them do what's right. So when I got off, I stopped by discount. Hey man, your PSI is supposed to be at 38. Oh well, the front two at 51, brother. Can you fix it?
Lord. Help me out.
Help the brother out. Right. Got all 4 tires equal route. The little light went out. He showed me how to reset it. Boy, guess what? She drove to work Friday. Her car.
Right. I know that.
I ain't driving that car.
Yeah, I ain't driving that car till you can figure out what's wrong.
You laughing a little too hard there.
Right, because we're the total opposite. Mm-hmm. I'm gassing my car. I'm putting air in my own tires. I did total opposite. And I'd be like, babe, my tire pressure lighting came on. It's probably the weather, huh? He's like, yeah, babe, just take it over to discount and they'll put some air in it. So totally the opposite. Totally opposite. But let me tell you something. Yeah. If I could say, babe, this tire light pressure zone, can you handle that? I would. I ain't got no gas. The gas don't have. Can you go put gas in the car? I would. But that's just not how it works for us. I'm out there. I'm gonna just take care of it. But I was like, sis, I'm with you though. I'm like, I ain't driving that car until you fix it. But I just take care of it.
They ain't about to break down on me, and I ain't pushing nothing.
But I will say, if I miss my mark sometime, she'll stop and get some gas.
Right.
She'll stop it. She even likes taking her car because if it's too much dirt on her car because it's the rain or whatever, she'll take it to the car wash through there. So she does do it.
Yeah.
You know, just in her defense, she will do it. But that's my intentionality for the week.
Yeah. Right. Come on now.
If I don't do nothing else that week, if I do that, I might be all right.
You take care of her vehicle so she can get around. Yep, she all right.
Baby. I take care of what they call baby, big sassy, little sassy.
Yep.
As long as little and big sassy good, big baby
you good.
She normally stay good. Because I have to drive her every day.
Right. So that's good. I love that. You see, authenticity, transparency, we love it. So faithfulness is more than fidelity, right? It is consistency. It means showing up. It means being trustworthy. It means honoring our promises. Faithfulness chooses commitment over convenience. Ooh, that's good. Mm. It remains present during seasons of joy and seasons of hardship. Faithfulness says, I choose you when life is easy. I choose you when life is difficult. I choose you when we disagree. I choose you while we're growing. Ooh, that's good. I choose you while we're growing. We're going to talk about that. Marriage isn't sustained by perfect feelings. It's strengthened through daily decisions to love, honor, and remain devoted. Every day, faithfulness whispers, I still here. That's good. So, how do we demonstrate reliability in our marriage?
Reliability. How do we demonstrate it?
How do we demonstrate it?
Well, I think we touched on that a little while ago. It's encouraging,
Yeah.
and just being there. Like I told you, um, a couple weeks ago. Like I said, our new schedules. Me and my wife get off at the same time now. I kind of threw a monkey wrench in it because I try to go to the gym when I get off work. But we were getting off, and she would call me, and then we riding down the highway together, and she's venting her day, and that was a reliable time because now we're synced up as far as getting off. We're both riding down the highway or the street trying to get home, and I'm saying mother father to this person, and she's saying biscuit to this person, because they cutting us off and doing whatever,
Right.
The reliability of that is we are able to get that portion of the day out of the way, because now when we get home, we didn't talk about the day, we know what we went through on the road. So now when we get home, if we choose to focus on something else, great. If we don't, at least we know how each other day went.
Right. That is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we the same way. I'm home, but he'll call in between each one of his inspections. And each time we're asking each other, I said, baby, how'd it go? The people wasn't there bothering you. He's like, yeah, they was there, but they let me work. They was there, but they talked my head off. So we're in between. Now it was vacant. Wasn't nobody there. So I got in, got on out. So yeah, same thing is we just show up for each other. And even when he gets home, even though we've talked in between each one of his inspections, and this is really good, you guys, because when I first moved here, he wasn't used to what's the word I'm looking for? Accountability when it came to where you at. He didn't have to be, because he didn't have no one to that he had to let know where he was at. But what happened shortly after we moved here was he got in a really bad accident. And reason being is somebody tried to steal his truck while he was working. And so we had no idea where he was at, what was going on, and come to find out he was hurt and he was in the hospital. And that was during COVID, where they were not communicating where people were at. And we literally didn't find out where he was at all day. I called it my sister-in-law. I said, sis, you heard from your brother? No, that's not normal either, because normally we hear from him. I said, we ain't heard from him all day. Something wrong. We called in the hospitals and everything, and we finally found where he was at. And that was almost 1:00 in the morning, you guys. So we was terrified. So wow. I told him, we not doing that no more. You're going to make sure you call us in between your inspection so we know exactly where you at. Now I know his schedule. I see the schedules, right? And so I can make sure that I'm tracking where he at, right? And so he makes sure in between each one, babe, I'm leaving the first inspection, and this is where I'm traveling. This is where I'm going. And he's really good with that now. So you talk about reliability, being there, being present, and making sure we're available for each other. That's and the thing about it with me, I used to literally get so frustrated because he used to call me all the time, and I would get so frustrated behind it. But when I prayed and asked God for my husband, I said, I want someone that's going to communicate with me. And now he over communicates, right?
That's
and
what you
so
prayed for.
Absolutely. And I said, that's what I prayed for him to communicate with me, so I know exactly what's going on. So yeah, I think that's really good. I love that. Babe, did you want to add anything else to it, or I think that was good?
Yeah, you covered it.
Yeah. I like that.
And I like the communication part, sis, because like I was at work the other day and so I told Jeremiah, I said, "Oh, y'all warehouse big, you off of this street, huh?" And he told me, "Why you here?" No, but I know where you at.
Somebody, I got eyes everywhere.
I got eyes everywhere.
No brothers say the same thing. I'll be like, you know what? Don't do that, stalker.
No, because she gonna sit here. I asked her. She said, no, but this is how the text went. She said, "Is y'all warehouse big?" I said, "No." I said, "We in one long building, but my warehouse part is really not that big." Then she said something like, "Oh, okay." And then she said, "Oh, I see your truck at the end of the street." I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Are you here?" Then she didn't answer. Then I say, "Hello." Then she gonna take it back to "Don't worry about where I'm at. I just know where you at."
I got eyes everywhere.
I told
you
her
sound like your brother. Lord. Bro, you know what I tell him? I'm like, all right, stalker. Don't say that because you sound like a stalker.
He's stalking you his wife. That's right. I can let you know I know where you at.
Look, Mama said this was all very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you. But yeah, I had to. But then, you know, on another note, like we check in with each other, like making sure we good. Like he'll text me out, and it's like God just tell him text your wife, because I'll be having a day from hell. And I'll sit down finally at my desk and I said, "Oh, I got about 10 messages." Check my phone. I see him. If I see that he messaged me, I'm gonna text his check-ins first. I hope your day is going good. Try not to work too hard, and then I text back, "Too late for that."
I'm like, damn, you ain't really working out.
Right. It's already been there, baby.
But then it brings a smile to my face during the chaos of my work day, because he's thinking of me and telling me to have a good day, right? So that means a lot, because I'm like, oh, my baby was thanking me here, like, I love you. And I'll be like, love you too. I got a day from hell, but I love you. But just, you know, doing stuff like that intentionally, because he know how some days my day is going, just to see that, be like, okay, all right, let me regroup. Let's go back at it. We're gonna push this day on through now. So yeah, he do that, and some days I do that to him, like, hey babe, just, you know, let you know I hope you have an awesome day. Love you. Have a great day in the Lord, and be somebody like.
But you know, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, it is.
I just think it comes along with I choose you while we're growing.
Right.
That statement, because we're each one of us are growing every single day. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay, what can I do while we're growing to make you feel important?
Right.
Right. So that was good. Yeah, communication is everything. And then just those little here and there, I'll do the same thing. You shoot a text, and most of my texts it'll be like the encouragement pictures, and I'll encourage them, like, you know, a strong man, boom, boom, whatever, strong marriage, or it might be entrepreneurship, you know, something to encourage both of us. I'm like, oh, babe, let me send this to babe. And he's like, oh, babe, I like that. I'm like, you like that, babe? Yep. And then we keep it moving. So same thing. Yep. This is a good one. Did anybody else have anything to piggyback off of that, or are we ready to go to the next one?
Oh, you can go to the next one.
Okay. Is my spouse able to trust my words and actions?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, I think so.
I'm gonna be well.
You know so, bro. She can.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can.
I think that's I can't speak for everybody, but I think that's a strong point for all of us.
Universal. Yeah.
We say what we're gonna do, we're gonna be what we're gonna be.
Come on.
And I can just say for me and my wife, if something changes from what we said originally, we good to text or call and say, hey, I'm doing this. It's gonna make me this later, then whatever. So we know. So it takes away that uncertainty of knowing did something happen or the obvious.
Right.
And then, like you said, it goes back to that communication. that reliability, we growing with each other, all of that stuff plays a part in where we are currently at today.
Yes, that is so good.
It's,
Babe?
oh, go ahead.
Yes, it does. I think that but I try, to do what I say and be who I'm gonna be. But things do happen, But a lot of times we do communicate it, So that's a big one too. Like bruh said, if something do happen, then yeah, this is what happened. This came up, So,
Right.
but yes, that is very important.
Yeah, because he'll stop off and he'll get him something to eat, and I'm like, baby, I'm gonna make such and such to eat tonight. He's like, oh babe, I forgot, I stopped and got that chicken on the way, and I'm like, really? Did you bring me some back? Huh?
That's the reason why you be talking about really. Because if you ain't got nothing, it's a problem.
I was like, hold up, you ain't bring me no chicken home. You'd have stopped off. You bring me no chicken.
It's usually on my late days though.
Yeah, it'd be on his late days. So this is the last one. Last question. What areas of our covenant? Okay, I thought I saw something. What areas of our covenant need strengthening?
So I wouldn't say so much strengthening. I would just say continually to work on it. I mean, the communication piece.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier, what did you mean? How, when you said it this way, is that what you really meant?
Right.
So I would say continual working on, not the foundation is there. It's just building on the foundation. That's what I would say.
That's good.
Yeah.
Always building and learning something every day. Strengthening it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Or another word, as they say, fortifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortifying. Yeah.
Educated.
Yes. Come on. Fortifying. Yes. That's good. Sis, anything else you would add?
No, not to that, but just to go back to like the previous question with Jeremiah, and I feel like this is gonna help some people, right? Because they feel like a person is trying to control when they're not. So when me and him first got married, right, I would spend. Right? Packages at the door every day. And he's like, babe.
This was before Amazon though.
This is before Amazon. Dang.
Girl, just bust me out, right? So he was like, babe, can you stop spending so much money? My reaction was like, I work. I'm spending my money. Like, what do you mean? You know? And he was like, babe, we trying to do X, Y, and Z. You keep spending money. We can't do that. And I was like, well, you know, I like to shop when you marry me. You know, I wasn't trying to hear that. It was stop what? No,
right.
Sir, we ain't about to do that. But now, you know, and I was a hot mess, y'all. But he still loved me. He's still here.
Right.
So as the years went on and evolved, right, I was like, okay, I got a little bit more conscious with it. And that not as many packages come up unless we giving something or it's a holiday, right? But now I'll be like, hey, babe, can I? And he's like, babe, why you always do that? You don't have to ask me to spend money. Oh, but I do. Not that he's controlling you,
but
for me, right? Because I want you to know I'm going shopping.
Right.
So, just letting you know, going shopping. It's okay if I go shopping. But I know I don't, because we already gave each other a set limit. Long as we don't go over that limit, we don't have to ask each other.
Right.
But even under that limit, I'll still say, hey, babe, can I? Or hey, babe, I did. You know, just to give him heads up. And he's like, well, you don't have to. And I was like, I do. one, for respect out of you. Two, because you do the finances, so I need you to know I took this out.
Right.
Or sometimes I just be like, hey babe, I want to do this. What account can I take this money out of? You know? And some people will have a problem with that because they feel like they're reporting to their spouse or they're getting permission. It's not so much of me asking for permission. It's just the fact that I know he does the finances and I'm giving him that respect. Like I am being mindful that we have stuff to do. So is what account can I take it out of?
Right. Yeah, that's good, sis. We do the same thing.
Much appreciated too.
Because I'm like, babe, which one you want me to use for this? Which one you want me to use? Because he know I'm gonna do it, but which one do you want me to use for this?
Right.
And he was like, all right, baby, just tell me the balance. Just tell me what the balance
exactly
is so I can budget it. And then,
but you know, some women will have a problem.
Send it to me.
Yeah, so they'll be like, "Well, I work. I shouldn't have to ask him, even though our money together. But this is my money. I'm spending my half." But when you become one, the two become one. It ain't just your money; it's our money, and we're building towards something. So if we build towards something, then we need to be more conscious, especially if you're not the one doing the finances.
Right.
Hey, what account can I take this out of? Now, that don't mean go lose your mind because you know our husband's going to say yes, but it's just out of respect of the fact that you're the head and you do the finances, and I know we're building towards something. So, but most women, they still won't even get it. They'll be like, I work, I want. Yeah, and they're going to miss their man just like that. You laughing.
See how far that I agree. See how far that gets you. Yeah.
Because guess what? Judy at your back door waiting. Oh, I don't have to spend this. Oh, you know, and they'll go ahead on and do what he asking you to do. Keep messing around and thinking, oh, I work and I do this. You're gonna be working by yourself.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah. And I'm so grateful we do not have those problems.
Right.
Praise the Lord. That wouldn't work.
See, we having church going nowhere.
I'm trying to tell you, we are so in agreement with that. So to go ahead and just close us out, there is practical ways to show goodness and faithfulness toward one another. This is a daily practice, right? Daily practice. Tell your spouse one thing you appreciate about them every single day. Protect your marriage. Set healthy boundaries and guard your relationship from anything that weakens trust. Ooh, this is a good one. Pray together. Invite God into your conversations, decisions, and struggles. And we do this every day. I know y'all do too. Forgive quickly. Address conflict with humility instead of allowing bitterness to grow. And we cover that. But yeah, that's something that we really work on as well. Be fully present. This is a good one. Put down the phone. Listen. Make eye contact and connect. Really good. And celebrate one another. Cheer for each other's victories without comparison and competition. And all these are really good. And that very last one, cheer for each other's victories without comparison and competition. We are one. Sis, bruh, babe, y'all know there's so many unhealthy marriages because they're competing with one another. We don't compete. If one wins, we both win. Yeah. We all win, right? That's one thing I'm so grateful for with Will, you know, and it works both ways. I'm always celebrating him because this man has done, look, the way he has orchestrated his life, the finances and everything, the business, everything. I look at it and I'm just like, wow, you retired. Before he retired, it was like 2 years before you retired, right, babe? Where you said, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. And he did just that.
Yeah.
And everything just flowed. And so when we got together, because I wasn't in his finances and all that stuff like that, I didn't even know about what the business aspect of it and none of that looked other than my business, right? So when we got together, I was able to see his handprints and how he orchestrated everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, you did well. And I see it. And this is why we have the success that we have, is because you have been a good steward over what God gave you. You know what I'm saying? And then you have such a vision for where we're going. And I can come alongside as an incubator, as your wife, and push that thing forward.
Come on,
and it's going to be even bigger, right?
Mhm.
Because I see, look, you submission, give me something to work with. He has given me much to work with, and vice versa. Willie Greene is not, he would have never got on the podcast or anything like this. Everything, the vision that God gave me for my life, he supports and encourages that every single day. And I think he has grown so much. Since, what would you say, your brother? He didn't grown and conversating and talking.
Girl, he grew a lot.
Yes. I'm like, baby,
when we first started doing this, he was a little quiet and stuff. He's overlooked now, honey.
Right. So I'm like, okay, babe, thank you for showing up and being transparent and authentic, you know, opening up, so
being present. That's what attention
being present. Yeah.
And on intention.
And,
so
and
good thing, bro. You're doing good, bro.
Good. Yeah. But I think that's good. Any last minute comments? And I think that cheering one another on, and we're not in competition. We are growing together. One win, we both win, and it's not even one winning; it's both of us winning. Because we work for the same goal,
right,
and the same vision. We might have a little bit of different assignments, right, that God has placed on the inside of us, but then we weave them. He weaves them right in, and we just flow. We flow. Right. So that's really good. Anybody else want to comment before we shut it down?
I just want to thank you, babe, because I gave you a vision, like drop it in your lap. and he right on the side of me, because I literally just dropped it in his lap. Well, babe, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
He's like, he asked some questions, and every time he asked me, I was pulling up information that I already did my homework.
Come on.
Come on. So I got my homework. I'm laying out my business plan for you. Here you go.
Come on.
That's right.
Like, we gonna run with it. We just gonna go look for some stuff, and yep. So I thank you for seeing my vision, seeing our vision, because it ain't just for me, it's for us.
Come on.
But thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
And the only other thing that I would throw out there, this is for just the general public that's listening. When we were talking about the husbands and the wives competing, don't necessarily take it as, like we said, competing. And I just use this instance for me and my wife. My wife, throughout the years, was going to school. She was getting her degrees, and she was stacking them up. She was getting her honorable mentions from honor societies, and she was just doing her thing, and I was just struggling, putting along, trying to just get my bachelor's or associates or whatever. And I said all that to say this, though. She would push me. I would say that. She would push me. She said, babe, you need to get on it. But it wasn't like I'm smarter than you or I'm better than you or nothing like that. But in hindsight, by her pushing me and nudging me, now we're both sitting here educated, both have masters.
Come on.
Bachelors and all this stuff, so it's not about competition, but sometimes it's just that the other can push the other one to achieve the greatness that was already in them.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And then sad part, I told my dad that a couple of years ago. No, this was years ago. Told dad that he like, y'all both gonna be walking around with this and that. Yeah, dad. because I had bought into what my wife was pushing me to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he's seen it come to fruition. He knows that I ain't gonna say caught up to my wife, but he knows that I achieved what I told him I was going to do. So
yeah.
Come on.
And because I knew it was in him, I met him in school. And
right.
we was on the path, you know, and I kept going, right? And I was like, babe, you can take classes here, here, there. If I need to do some classes for you, just sign up. All right, babe, all right, I'm gonna get to it. I graduated. Babe, you need to get back. I graduated again. Babe, you need to go to school. Finish this degree by sake. You almost finished your bachelor's. Please finish.
Right.
Graduated again. No growth.
Same thing with the military. Same thing in the military.
Yeah.
She's like, we going for the top. This ain't gonna be no we. It's got to be me because I got to do all this crap, you know.
But I was there for you.
She was. I'm saying,
right.
I think about the competition in the marriage, it was never competition. It was always the encouragement, the firm, stern pushing to get it done. Okay.
What my husband is, he'll have a vision. He'll want to do it. Then he'll get a little discouraged because he got so many things going on. I'm like, babe, you can do it. I could take some of this stuff off your plate. You focus on this.
Right.
You focus on this, I got this. When you deployed, I know you can't really take classes like most of the soldiers can because you in charge.
Right.
Sign in, I'll do your classes for you. He would never do that. I don't know why he utilized that one because I would have. Just saying. You gonna do these classes for me? Bet. Let me sign up. But he wouldn't. But he finally did it. I was like, babe, I'm so proud of you. You did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Now, because they know education is like the most important thing to me because I tell my kids and I tell anybody, once you get that education, nobody could take that away from you. Nobody can say they gave that to you. That's something that's something you worked for. And that's what you need to be proud of because nobody gave it to you. You worked your butt off to get it, and they can't take it away from you.
Yep.
Right.
And here we are today. All of the when I'm talking about through the military and retirement and the percentages and degrees and everything is because she was right there pushing me and making sure I did what I needed to do. And thank you, babe, for doing it.
Because he got discouraged getting his degree, but you know what I always remind him of? If I could go get a master's degree fighting cancer, you ain't fighting nothing. You could go get that degree.
Yep.
Right.
And I think that's what made him go finish because he was like, I can't argue with nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So true. Yeah, and it has been always a priority for both of us, babe. If I can learn something, I'm gonna do it. Right. So when we got our degrees, I'm the same way. It was priority to me, but we did encourage one another. He got his degree, and it wasn't. Will you finish this dang degree? Now we cried through them because some of the curriculum was challenging, them statistics and all that crap, but we did it. So yeah, you're right, sis. Yeah, it's so important. And anyone that know me or education is so important to me. Even with babe, he knows. I'm forever learning. I'm forever, even if it's a course, I'm forever taking a course so I can stay up and educated and learning. God put us here to impart so much into other people. If we're not learning and growing, how can we give somebody something else?
There you go.
Right. And so that's why it's a constant for me. And I'm the same way. And he's the same way with education. So yeah, that is so good. But I think we're not comparing. We're growing.
Right.
Together. Helping each other grow together. Yeah. And some areas, some areas you're stronger in because the assignment is different.
Exactly.
The assignment is different because he's not going to be doing a lot of ministry stuff. He's not going to be doing a lot of life coaching and pouring into people that what God has given me to do. You know what I'm saying? So my learning and my training ground is completely different from his. But and his is mine now because I didn't came alongside in the business, and now I'm the program manager and everything. But before I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? But now I've come alongside in the vision, in the business. So now it's like, okay, now I can relate. And he's teaching me at the same token. Now, am I in the dynamics of the meat and potatoes of what he's doing every single day? No, I'm good. I'm good on that part. Crawl space, all this, I'm good. Rooftop, I'm good. but this other stuff, then but it's just a matter of it will be different.
Right.
And some dynamics is different, and you just come alongside each other and how can I help or even be a support and be present. So that is so good. I think that's it, you guys. This was wonderful.
It's a wrap.
Wonderful. Bro, you said 7:30. You said an hour and a half.
He sure did.
Yeah.
We there. So, but we just want to thank y'all so much and thank y'all for being obedient to the assignment and the call that we have, that God has placed charge over us with the Unlimited You Show podcast and where God has us and where he's taken us, and to be able to pour into people, right? And to help and encourage. And then we get blessed as well. And we're growing from what people are saying and sharing and everything. And I'm forever hearing, I listened to the podcast and that was wonderful. I got boom out of it. I listened to this. And so it's a blessing for us to even be here and for God to choose us for such a time as this to be able to pour. We're not going to give you nothing that we don't already have.
Right.
And that we've already walked through or we walking through. So thank y'all for the assignment, for being present and pouring into the vision that God has set forth. So any last minute comments that you guys have before we shut her down? But I'm good. I'm full. I'm full.
It's good.
That cake is good. Yeah.
That cake
This cake is good. Real good. So just learning and growing. But anything that's good, I'm good.
Good.
Bruh, good. Baby?
Yep, I'm good.
Good.
He's stretching. You know he good.
Right.
Good.
But yes, all right. So until next time, God bless y'all. And we out.
Right.